Alright, and welcome to another review. Today we are gonna have a look at the GEMM series from Freemax, including the starter kit and the disposable tanks. I was sent these by Freemax, and let's have a look and see what this is all about. First of all, the starter kit is a tube style mod, 80 watts maximum, has the T fiber cotton in it. The front, on the side we're gonna find quick response code, the logo and the social media from Freemax. On the top, Freemax. On the side, some barcodes, a scratch and sniff, and on the bottom the GEMM logo again. On the back, everything that's included in this kit, some warnings, the address from Freemax. Over here you can see the wattage level indicators, which are strong, medium and soft. Basically means strong is the full 80 watts, 60 watts and 40 watts for the soft. In the kit there are two tanks, both are mesh coils. One is the 0.2 and one the 0.15, but we're gonna dive right into that. When you open the box, I'm gonna get a warranty, a small warning card, of course with all the warnings we are so familiar of, a user manual, and here you can also see all the different coils they're gonna have. A silica gel package. Now, don't eat this. You probably will die, or at least be very sick. A spares bag with 2 extra tank plugs. And as you can see, you're gonna get 2 tanks, the mod and a USB cable, which is basically standard micro USB. Like I said, you get 2 tanks. One is the G2 mesh coil from 0.2 ohms, and the other one is the G1 mesh coil, which is a 0.15. Now this I already have filled up because I've been using this for a few days now. So we're going to use that on the mod as well. Then the mod itself. Let's see, I don't think there's anything left. No, that's it. The mod itself is pretty tiny. This is the blue rendition. On the back we're going to see the micro USB port for charging, a logo which seems to be etched in there. On the front we have Freemax and the fire button. On top, designed by Freemax and their website, and on the bottom some vent holes. Now this is something I noticed, and I don't know how well it's gonna be visual, but There seems to be some oxidation on the bottom. I'm not sure if it's rust or... And I don't know if the camera is even going to pick it up, but there's some pitting there. Nothing too bad, but because it's going to be sitting like this, of course, but I just wanted to mention that. Overall, it's a nice little pocket mod. Very easy. Take the tank, screw it on. Five clicks to turn on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have a flashing LED when you fire. It gives the green light so that the battery is still full. If it's starting to die down, it's gonna go from orange to red. To adjust the wattage, it's 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Now we're in red, which means equivalent of 40 watts. 1, 2, 3. Yellow or orange, 60 watts. 1, 2, 3. And then we are in green, which means the equivalent of 80 watts. Like this as a kit, I'm pretty pleased with it. Actually, I'm actually also very surprised because the flavor is great. You have a lot of settings. You can dial down the airflow way down. So it's not going to be MTL, but it is a restricted lung hit. And playing with that and the wattage, you can pretty much dial it down to whatever suits you the best. As a kit, I'm very pleased with it. Now let's have a quick look at the tanks themselves. Which you can buy separately. In the box for the tanks, well, it's basically, of course, you can see one of the tanks. There are 2 pieces in it. Again, the T-fiber cotton GEMM logo, their social media. On the side, the tank specs. On the bottom, a scratch and sniff. On the side, a warning. And on the back, again, the barcode, the color, which coils are in there, so on. As you can see, this is a trial production sample, so the finished product that's going to be sold may be a little bit different. I'm not sure about that. The same sticker was on the plastic wrapper of the kit. Okay, then the tanks come, like I said, packaged in 2. Like this. And these are both the G4 mesh coil 0.15. And on the bottom we're going to find a silica gel package again and 2 spare plugs. Now to fill up these tanks, it's basically pretty easy. Let me put that aside, because one of the cool things with these is that because they're just a 510, you can use them on any mod you want. So if you're going somewhere and you're scared of damaging your expensive tank, you can just take one of these. And I'm dripping all over. That's fine. So that's it. Basically, lift the plug, fill her up, and then push it back down. Now, of course, with all new tanks and coils, let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes before you use it. What does help is close the airflow way down and then basically try to suck the juice through the cotton. What also is helpful is drop a little bit through the top. It's my juice bottle that's leaking. And then just let it sit. And like I said, because you can use it on any mod, I'm going to take just a simple drag. Everybody knows this one. And just screw it on. Now, it's a new coil, yes, 0.15, exactly what he said. Well, let's put this aside and let's wait. Which brings me to the kit. Now, as we said before, it's supposed to be a 40, 60 and 80 watt kit. So that means I can use a normal dripper. Make sure that there's juice in there before I hurt myself. So now it's at 40 watts. I know that the coil in here is 0.41. Well, let's bump it up. 60 watts. Bump it up again to 80 watts, so full power. I can promise you this, it's not full 80 watts. Battery is full. No, it's more like 70 watts, 65 watts, I think. Which is still pretty good for a tube style mod. Now, let's see, we have this one sitting for a while. Let's open the airflow. Now this is at 80 watts. It might be a little bit much. Again, just great flavor. Of course it's mesh, so I'm not that surprised there, but the flavor for these tanks is actually very good. I had the same thing with the one I've been using on the kit. And again with this one, it's just good. The airflow is good. Flavor is good. Yeah, I actually enjoy these disposable tanks for some reason. I don't know why, but... And, I mean, of course you're worried about disposable. Well, how many hits am I going to get off of it? Well, this one I've already filled up, let me see, well, at least 7 times. So that's 4 milliliters times 7. So There's been a lot of juice through this and it still tastes pretty good. Put it back on this kit. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with these. Right, we're gonna go back on top. I'm gonna have a few vapes and let's talk about this kit and these tanks. See you soon.
A few moments later.
Alright, the Freemax GEMM starter kit, and of course also the disposable tanks. Like I said down below, I'm actually a bit impressed. I mean, the flavor is good, the airflow is great, the way you can dial it down, it makes sense. I'm not sure about price. I mean, I haven't had any information. I mean, they're saying it's going to be affordable, of course they're going to say that. And for the disposable tanks, I get that. I just don't know what they consider affordable. Just for running about, working in the car, grabbing a quick vape, this thing is absolutely beautiful. I mean, 5 clicks and it's off, and you put it in your pocket and you don't have anything to worry about. Somewhere in the car, I mean, come on, you can find a place where you can put this little thing. And the tanks are pretty durable as well. I mean, I've put at least 7 refills through one tank and the flavor is still as good as the first hit. Now for these, so as a kit, I get it. It's great. I love it. Just the tanks on itself, I don't know. I mean, I get it. You go to work, you have an expensive RTA or an expensive RDA, and you don't want to damage it. These things are going to be cheap, affordable. You can just dump them when they're gone. But still, why would you put a disposable tank on a good mod? So I think it's probably more like refills for something like this. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, it just works. So that's it. They're going to be out soon. Like I said, I have no idea about the price. But I think it's worth picking up, especially for on holiday or in the car or in the workshop, whatever you want. These things are great. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of me, click subscribe and the bell next to it. That way every time I upload a new video you're going to get a notification. If you feel you have something to say, write it down in the comments below and give it a thumbs up if you like the video. If you didn't like it, give the thumbs down. Whatever you want. Okay. See you next time. Later.